Michael, please, Michael, please. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And you're singing in West Philadelphia, born and raised, on the playground.
It's 25 Okay, you got it. She was talking about you in there this whole time.
Can you imagine just how magnetic the most handsome black men in Hollywood are? One of them, even though he's married, has countless actresses falling at his feet, boldly flirting without a second thought. Another? His charm is so powerful, it's said to have even captivated his male co-stars. That's right. These men aren't just shining stars in the entertainment world. They're like gods of beauty who make hearts race across all genders. Be careful, because just one look from them might leave your heart pounding out of control. Honestly, I can't hold back any longer. So, what are we waiting for? Let's dive into the world of these 29 breathtaking icons right now. 1. Denzel Washington, the immortal icon of talent and masculine beauty. Denzel Washington is not only a legend on screen but also a true storm in the film industry, drawing every eye towards him. Known for his chiseled, masculine features, intense gaze, and a smile that could make the earth stop spinning, Denzel has become an irreplaceable icon. Never has there been someone so handsome and so talented. Remember the casting story for the role of Malcolm X? When Denzel entered the audition room, the entire room was stunned. Spike Lee, the famously picky director, couldn't believe his eyes. After a few seconds of stunned silence, Spike simply said, "No need for any more auditions. This is the Malcolm X I've been looking for." No audition needed. One look was enough. This sent shockwaves through Hollywood, but that's not all. During an outdoor scene in Harlem, the crowd couldn't take their eyes off him. One woman yelled out, "Denzel, you're every woman's dream here." Denzel just smiled, his humble yet magnetic demeanor making everyone tip their hats in admiration. He's not just handsome, he also has the talent to stir the hearts of audiences. Even though he's been asked countless times about how his looks have contributed to his success, he always says, "Talent is what truly matters." Denzel's beauty doesn't just come from his appearance, but from his great character as well. Whether on screen or off, Denzel Washington has become a symbol of touching people's hearts. 2. Blair Underwood. So handsome, Hollywood had to stand still. Blair Underwood, with his undeniable perfect looks, made Hollywood freeze in a pivotal moment. In 1986, when he walked into the casting room for LA Law, the space seemed to stop. Wearing a perfectly fitted gray suit, a confident smile, and sharp eyes, Blair didn't just impress. He made every other candidate fade into the background. Stephen Bochco, the notoriously hard-to-please producer of LA Law, was flipping through a stack of papers when he looked up and froze. After a brief moment, he dropped his pen, leaned on his chin, and stared at Blair. "Who is this guy?" Bochco asked, barely hiding his excitement. Blair stepped forward, introduced himself, but before he could finish, Bochco directly named him Jonathan Rollins. Blair nearly got the role without even auditioning. Bochco asked him to perform one scene just to be sure. It was a dramatic scene where Jonathan had to defend his client with a powerful speech. Blair needed only one take to have Bochco declare, "This role is yours." After Blair left the room, one of the screenwriters jokingly said, "Did we just find a talented lawyer or a model for suit ads?" But the story didn't end there. As filming began, all eyes were on Blair. Female actresses and crew members couldn't help but try to get closer to him, with some admitting it was hard to focus when acting opposite such a handsome man. Soon after, people named Blair Underwood one of the 50 most beautiful people in the world. This recognition not only skyrocketed his career, but also cemented his status as a symbol of allure and power. 3. Will Smith, from Fresh Prince to the King of Charm who captivated the world. Will Smith, the guy with the dazzling smile and piercing eyes, made Hollywood go crazy for him. From the 90s, when Will starred in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, he instantly became an icon. The show's director didn't hesitate to say, "No one but Will could play this role. He's not just talented, he's got the looks that no one can take their eyes off of." And indeed, with his confident demeanor and irresistible charm, Will quickly became a staple in blockbuster movies like Independence Day and Men in Black. His good looks not only dominated the screen, but also had major brands like Coca-Cola and Tommy Hilfiger begging him to be their face. Will's ad campaigns always left the world in awe, from mysterious black suits to smoldering glances. Will's good looks didn't just make him a standout in films and ads. His love life also became a hot topic. Even though he was married to Jada, Will was still pursued by countless beautiful women. And the biggest scandal? A co-star openly confessed her feelings for Will on the set of Bad Boys. However, Will remained loyal to Jada, earning the respect of the world. After winning the Oscar, Will caused a stir when he declined a dinner invitation from another actress, claiming he was having a lovely evening with my family. Just one line, but it was enough to show that Will Smith wasn't just a charming man, but a symbol of commitment and loyalty, keeping his untouchable position in the eyes of his fans. 4. Idris Elba, 2018's Sexiest Man Alive. The legendary conquest of irresistible masculine beauty. Idris Elba was named People's Sexiest Man Alive in 2018, but few know how intense the selection process was. To choose the deserving candidate, the editorial team held a secret meeting that lasted for hours. Idris, though already famous, didn't easily claim the title. Eventually, they invited him to a secret photo shoot to test his real-life allure. When Idris walked into the studio, no one could speak. Wearing a fitted turtleneck and black jeans, his gaze, his presence were indescribable. One crew member later said, "The light in the room seemed to focus only on him. Idris wasn't just handsome, he had an inexplicable magnetism." The shoot went perfectly, and as soon as the photos were submitted, the editor-in-chief simply said, "No one else deserves it more than Idris Elba." From then on, his career exploded. Fashion and fragrance brands couldn't resist this appeal, and Idris became a global icon. One of the perfume ads he featured in doubled the brand's sales within just the first week, all thanks to a scene of him walking through a room with dim lighting. Idris Elba's beauty, charm, and confident demeanor were the perfect formula to make him a legend in the entertainment industry. 5. Morris Chestnut, the football player who made Hollywood weak in the knees. Morris Chestnut, a name that has become synonymous with Hollywood, especially after landing the role of Lance Sullivan in The Best Man in 1999. But what many don't know is that director Malcolm D. Lee chose Morris not only for his acting skills, but because he was just too good-looking, too charming. Morris walked into the audition room in a perfectly tailored gray suit, with sharp eyes and a smile that lit up the room, immediately changing the atmosphere. One female producer whispered, "He looks like he stepped off the cover of a magazine." Malcolm D. Lee admitted that after seeing Morris, he thought, "My God, this guy is Lance Sullivan. He's not only handsome and strong, but there's a charm about him that makes you just fall in love with him." Morris's allure didn't stop there. When filming the wedding scene in The Best Man, a group of women on set eagerly tried to stand near him. The director had to stop filming to reorganize, while the actresses couldn't stop talking about him. He's not just handsome, he has this energy that makes everyone around him fall for him. After the film, Morris became the epitome of masculinity, a familiar face in major advertising campaigns. One watch company even invited him to participate in an ad with the slogan, "Time can't dull his charm." Morris Chestnut, with his perfect looks and irresistible allure, permanently etched his name into Hollywood history. 6. Chadwick Boseman. When T'Challa walked in, even Marvel had to tip their hat to his beauty and power. In 2016, Marvel Studios faced a critical decision. Who would play T'Challa in Black Panther? When Chadwick Boseman walked into the audition room, everything was decided in an instant. Kevin Feige, the president of Marvel, recalled, "The whole room lit up. Chadwick not only had captivating looks, but also carried a regal aura that made it impossible to look away." But what truly stunned everyone was how he conveyed the inner strength of the character. He simply sat down with piercing eyes, and without saying a word, the power of a king was evident, making the entire production team bow down in respect. Director Ryan Coogler whispered, "He doesn't need to act. Chadwick is T'Challa." From there, Chadwick quickly became the embodiment of a real king, as if royalty flowed through his veins. After landing the role, Kevin Feige called him directly, and a single statement made history. "You weren't just chosen for your acting. You are the perfect image of a king." Soon after, Black Panther skyrocketed Chadwick to fame with the beauty, demeanor, and presence of an irreplaceable legend. 7. Michael B. Jordan, the beauty storm that made the world bow down. In 2020, Michael B. Jordan captured the world's attention not only for his talent, but for an irresistible charm. After breakout roles in Creed and Black Panther, he received offers from top brands. But one event stunned everyone: the Coach Men's fragrance ad campaign. When he walked into the advertising company's meeting room, the air changed instantly. Michael wore a simple white shirt, but his fit physique and glowing dark skin made it impossible to look away. The creative director of the campaign admitted, "We knew right away. He's the face we were looking for. Not only is he handsome, but his presence is so strong you can't take your eyes off him." And so, the Coach campaign revolved around Michael B. Jordan. The ad, filmed in a dreamy setting with soft lighting, showcased Michael standing there, his gaze alone creating a storm of attraction. It was so impressive that the campaign became a huge success, and Michael was quickly named Sexiest Man Alive in 2020. His allure stemmed not just from his looks, but from the perfect combination of inner strength and charm that allowed him to dominate both the screen and the advertising world. 8. John Boyega, from unknown actor to irresistible force in Star Wars. In 2014, when John Boyega walked into the audition room for the role of Finn in Star Wars: The Force Awakens, he was an unknown name in the film industry. But no one could have predicted that from that moment, his career would change forever. While hundreds of other candidates struggled with long audition scripts, Boyega only needed a few lines, and all he did was stand there. His simple suit, bright eyes, and charming smile made the entire room fall for him, and no one could take their eyes off him. Boyega's charm was like a mysterious force that left everyone in awe. One of the producers admitted, "We didn't need to say anything else. When John walked in, we knew right away that he was Finn. No one else could compare to him." From that moment, Boyega became not just a hero in Star Wars, but a new symbol of Hollywood. His masculine beauty, dark skin, and powerful presence added to the movie's appeal. And so, his career exploded, with numerous brand deals and a solid spot in the film industry. 9. Daniel Kaluuya. Beauty became a symbol of power in his role as Fred Hampton. In 2019, Daniel Kaluuya joined Judas and the Black Messiah, a film depicting the life of Fred Hampton, leader of the Black Panther Party. When Daniel stepped into this project, he brought not only the fame from Get Out and Black Panther, but also an undeniable charm. On set, Daniel attracted every eye not just because of his talent, but because of his powerful demeanor. His deep eyes and warm smile made the entire film crew mesmerized. Even director Shaka King shared, "Daniel didn't just embody Fred Hampton, he brought a magnetism that made this character unforgettable." To fully transform, Daniel spent months researching Fred Hampton, working on his voice, and understanding the character's fighting spirit. This effort, combined with his inherently masculine appearance, his sharp features, powerful aura, brought a legendary leader to life. When the film was released, not only did his performance move viewers to tears, but his captivating presence also made Daniel a new Hollywood icon. After the role, he continuously received collaboration offers, from major film projects to prestigious brands. For Daniel, not only appearance but also talent and passion were the weapons that made him shine beyond expectations. 10. Trevante Rhodes, the sexy guy who became a Hollywood star. In the summer of 2015, when Trevante Rhodes was still an unknown actor in the industry, he had no idea that one phone call would change his life forever. He was informed about an important role in an independent film. When he walked into the audition room, all eyes were on him. With his muscular build, sharp features, and irresistible smile, Trevante immediately dominated the space. Then, the combination of strength and subtlety in his acting completely captivated director Barry Jenkins. We needed an actor who could show both vulnerability and inner strength. Trevante was the only one who could do that, Barry shared. Immediately, Trevante was cast in the lead role in Moonlight, the film that transformed him from an unknown to a rising star. After winning at the Venice Film Festival and receiving Oscars, Trevante proved he was not just known for his handsome, captivating looks, but also for his talent. Despite being courted by numerous brands, he maintained a humble approach, focusing on his acting career. All eyes were on him, and Trevante succeeded in becoming a new Hollywood icon. 11. Sterling K. Brown, from rising movie star to Giorgio Armani fashion icon. In 2016, an unexpected call from his manager completely changed the career path of Sterling K. Brown. He was chosen to represent Giorgio Armani's advertising campaign, an opportunity no one could refuse. Although already well known in the film industry, stepping into the world of high fashion was a move that turned heads. Not a model, yet Sterling's handsome looks and strong presence won over this luxury brand. When he entered the photo studio, he brought a fresh energy. The elegant black suit and pristine white shirt made Sterling exude an irresistible charm. His photos in the Armani suit quickly became works of art, drawing global attention to Giorgio Armani's campaign. Soon after, Sterling became a symbol of sophistication and rose to prominence in the fashion world. Prestigious magazines like Vogue and GQ vied to feature him on their covers, celebrating his perfect beauty. However, he didn't let the glamour of fashion overshadow his acting career, always maintaining the image of a true movie star. 12. Jesse Williams, Hollywood's new sensation with a cold, piercing gaze. In the spring of 2016, Los Angeles was hot not only because of the scorching sun, but also due to an event that would forever change Jesse Williams' career. When the doors to the Versace casting opened, light seemed to be drawn in by every step he took. With neatly styled hair, a body-hugging shirt, a tall frame, and perfect features, he became a living symbol. But it wasn't just that. Jesse's deep, mysterious blue eyes were the real weapon that left everyone in the room spellbound. "This is the guy we need," Gianni Versace Jr. said bluntly, unable to look away from his mesmerizing, almost mystical appearance. No need for force, no need to stand out intentionally. Just a single glance was enough to stop everything. Within days, Jesse signed the advertising contract with Versace, marking his presence in the brand's groundbreaking campaign. His photos in a sharp black suit, exuding an icy demeanor, captured the hearts of fashion enthusiasts, making this campaign a global sensation. From billboards in Times Square to magazines and social media, Jesse's image was everywhere. Not just a model for Versace, he became a new symbol of confidence and beauty that transcends appearance. 13. Lance Gross, the undeniable standout, from Puma to Hollywood. In 2009, Lance Gross entered the casting room with an undeniable presence. With a muscular physique, deep eyes, and a charming smile, he was not only a talented actor, but also a natural embodiment of allure. From the first glance, the entire casting room was captivated by his masculinity and perfect looks. It's no surprise that Puma immediately chose Lance to be the face of their advertising campaign. They needed someone who could embody youth, energy, and allure. Lance was the perfect choice. In sporty, dynamic attire, Lance not only radiated strength, but also a magnetic beauty, like a true athlete. His photos quickly dominated magazine covers, billboards, and online campaigns, becoming a global sensation. Even brands like L'Oreal couldn't resist, inviting him to represent their hair care line. While his advertising career continued to rise, Lance never forgot his acting roles. From playing Calvin Payne in House of Pain to major campaigns, Lance always shone as a star. His flawless looks and undeniable presence have made him one of the most prominent names in entertainment. 14. Lauren Tate, the divine gaze that made him a movie star. In the summer of 1996, as the city of Chicago sweltered under the heat, Lauren Tate walked into the casting room like a cool breeze, bringing something entirely different. Dressed in mysterious black with captivating dark skin, Lauren didn't need a word to capture everyone's attention. Director Theodore Witcher, searching for a face that could capture the depth of Darius Lovehall in Love Jones, was immediately drawn in. Lauren's cold yet emotionally rich gaze left Witcher unable to look away. "This is the Darius I need," he thought. In that room, Lauren's allure didn't come from flowery words or flashy gestures, but simply from his deep, melancholic eyes that also radiated a yearning for love. Every second, Lauren dominated the space. Each look he gave promised a great career ahead. When he smiled, the whole room seemed to melt. The next day, Lauren got the call. The role of Darius Lovehall was his. From that moment on, Lauren became not just a movie star, but a symbol of love, romance, and mystery. Love Jones became an irreplaceable part of film history, and Lauren Tate, with that gaze, etched his name in the hearts of audiences. 15. Mehcad Brooks, the irresistible True Blood star who became a fashion icon with just a shirt. In 2009, Mehcad Brooks had just emerged from behind the scenes of True Blood, and he had no idea that an advertising campaign would catapult him to new heights. During a promotional photo shoot for the show, a director's friend couldn't stop praising Mehcad's appearance. His gaze seemed drawn to every detail of his face and toned body. That friend was the communications director of Calvin Klein. He said, "We need someone who is not only beautiful but also shines everywhere like this." The opportunity came unexpectedly. When Mehcad donned a Calvin Klein outfit, everything seemed to light up. The camera flashes highlighted his strong, alluring features. The photos kept coming, and no one could take their eyes off him. That moment transformed Mehcad from a famous actor into a fashion icon. With this campaign, Mehcad was not only known for his screen roles, but also became a hot name in the fashion world, admired by millions. 16. Omari Hardwick, from ghost to Hublot fashion icon. In 2015, Omari Hardwick reached new heights thanks to his role as James Ghost St. Patrick in Power. But little did anyone know, his strong, mysterious appearance opened up an unexpected opportunity. One summer afternoon, Omari received a call from a longtime friend, the one who helped him become the ambassador for Hublot watches. "Your appearance, strong but with a touch of mystery, is exactly what Hublot is looking for," his friend said. Initially hesitant, Omari finally agreed to give it a try. When he entered the photo shoot, a magic moment happened. The luxury watches seemed made to rest on his wrist. The light seemed to shine only on his face and masculine frame. Every photo became a symbol of power, mystery, and allure. After the campaign, Omari wasn't just Ghost anymore. He became a fashion icon, a shining figure in the high-end world, leaving millions unable to look away. 17. Tyrese Gibson, the irresistible man with a complicated love life. From the moment he entered Hollywood, Tyrese Gibson quickly became an undeniable symbol of allure. Roles in The Fast and the Furious and Transformers were just the surface. It was his magnetic presence that really made his name. Tyrese knew he was good-looking, and he used his appearance to control every situation. With deep eyes and a killer smile, he not only captivated fans, but also left even the biggest stars powerless to resist. His relationship with Norma Mitchell is a prime example. When he entered a room, everyone's gaze was on him, and with just one look, the two were drawn to each other. However, Tyrese's deadly allure was also the reason their relationship quickly fell apart. He always left women spellbound, but unfortunately, his perfect looks caused them to leave, feeling they couldn't keep such beauty all to themselves. Even though he has a family, Tyrese remains the man every woman dreams of. 18. Regé-Jean Page, when beauty becomes a golden brand. After Bridgerton took the world by storm, Regé-Jean Page became not just a screen star, but also a golden name in the world of luxury fashion advertising. His captivating appearance and confident demeanor made him the perfect choice for prestigious brands. But it was only through his campaign with Giorgio Armani Code that Regé's allure reached new heights. When Regé entered the photo studio in Milan, the room seemed to freeze. He wore an elegant Armani suit, but it was his deep gaze and enchanting smile that captured everyone's attention. Fashion experts had to admit, he doesn't just wear clothes, he makes them part of himself. Every step Regé took, every seemingly casual move, was like a mesmerizing performance. That shot wasn't just an advertisement. It was an irresistible display of charm. Since then, Regé-Jean Page has not only become a famous actor, but a hot commodity in advertising, with brands fighting to have him as the face of their campaigns, ranging from luxury fashion to socially conscious projects. The world has acknowledged that his beauty has become a brand that's impossible to ignore. 19. Algee Smith, the charismatic man who shattered all stereotypes. During a tense audition for The Hate U Give, Algee Smith captivated everyone not only with his acting talent, but also with his undeniable presence. When he stepped into the audition room, the atmosphere shifted instantly. With his chiseled face, deep eyes, and confident aura, Algee made everyone stop and stare. Dressed casually in a shirt and jeans, he radiated as though he were the center of attention. But what stood out wasn't just his looks. It was how he portrayed his character, Chris, in the first scene with Amandla Stenberg. In the dimly lit room, when Algee locked eyes with Amandla, one could feel the pain, the contrast between perfect beauty and Chris's despair. Even Amandla had to take a moment to regain composure. The scene wasn't just remarkable for its strong acting, but also for the blend of talent and irresistible allure that left everyone in awe. 20. Donald Glover, when talent meets charm. That summer, Donald Glover entered the fitting room for a Gucci campaign, his perfect figure, captivating face, and confident demeanor drawing all eyes in the room. No one could look away. Dressed in a sleek black suit, shiny shoes, and a pristine white shirt, Donald made the Gucci collection come to life. But it was his sharp, challenging gaze that truly stood out, as if to say, "No one can outshine me." Every gesture of his oozed magnetism. After just 30 minutes of shooting, it was clear the Gucci campaign was going to be a huge hit. The creative director didn't hesitate to declare, "Donald Glover is the perfect face for this campaign." 21. Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, Hollywood hero turned fashion icon. In March, on a bright sunny afternoon, Yahya Abdul-Mateen II walked into a Los Angeles studio, not to prepare for a film role, but to take on a new challenge: Tom Ford's advertising campaign. No one expected such a star like Yahya to need to prove himself, but this photo shoot marked a turning point. As soon as he entered the room, the bright lights highlighted his chiseled physique. Wearing a sleek black suit, Yahya wasn't just wearing clothes. He became a living work of art. His deep eyes were enough to make everyone stop breathing. It was a surreal moment. Not just a model, Yahya became an icon of allure and strength. When huge posters of him covered the streets, he had conquered not only the screen, but the fashion world as well. 22. Kofi Siriboe, from silver screen star to H&M's charismatic icon. On a beautiful morning in Los Angeles, Kofi Siriboe entered the H&M studio for his first advertising campaign. While he was no stranger to admiration, this time, everything felt different. The golden light shone on his sun-kissed skin, accentuating his fit body and irresistible looks. Dressed in a tight white shirt and black trousers, Kofi wasn't just an actor. He was a living piece of art. He walked with confidence, making the whole studio stop in awe. When the photographer signaled for a pose, Kofi needed nothing but a slight smile, and the surroundings became perfect. One stylist exclaimed, "He looks like a prince from a fairy tale." Since then, Kofi Siriboe has become a true fashion icon. 23. Aldous Hodge, the charismatic man who even directors admire. The day Aldous Hodge walked into the casting room for Hidden Figures, the whole crew was stunned. In a flawless black suit, neatly groomed hair, and radiant skin, he walked with such confidence that everyone's eyes followed him. Director Theodore Melfi, known for being tough, was immediately drawn not only to his looks, but also to the strength with which he portrayed Mary Jackson. Everyone in the room had to stop what they were doing. No one could take their eyes off him, even though he played a supporting role. His magnetism didn't just captivate the women on set, but even the male colleagues couldn't look away. Just as the director said, "You're not just a pretty face, Aldous. You're an icon." 24. Michael Ealy, the man with eyes that capture every gaze. On a light rainy morning in New York, Michael Ealy walked into an upscale building for a casting session for Calvin Klein's advertising campaign. As soon as he entered the room, every eye was on him, not because he stood out, but because of the irresistible magnetism he carried. His deep blue eyes, flawless skin, and every confident stride radiated masculinity that couldn't be denied. Just standing there, with the light highlighting his sculpted body, he made the entire room seem to freeze. The creative director, who had been in the industry for years, even exclaimed, "It's him, no one else." After the shoot, Michael Ealy became the sole face of the campaign. From then on, he wasn't just a movie star, he became a symbol of charm, a famous name in the fashion world. His campaigns always attracted massive attention, as if he were something everyone wanted to own, from his beauty to his timeless style. 25. Chiwetel Ejiofor, a high-end fashion icon with irresistible charisma. One May morning, Chiwetel Ejiofor entered a luxurious mansion in London, preparing for a high-end fashion campaign photo shoot. While he was already accustomed to the spotlight, today felt different. From the moment he walked in, his charisma made everyone stop in their tracks. With his light curly hair and sharp eyes that seemed to hold an entire world, Chiwetel didn't need to try to shine. Just standing there made everything come to life. The creative director couldn't help but acknowledge that he was the perfect blend of intellect and style. With every step he took, the light reflected off his bronzed skin, and his outfit came alive. Chiwetel was a living work of art. He wasn't just the face of the campaign, he was the epitome of elegance. 26. Jussie Smollett, a captivating gaze that made male co-stars swoon. Jussie Smollett openly identified as gay and had relationships within the entertainment industry, though he never shared much about his romantic life. Thus, few knew that on the set of Empire, where the stage lights and cameras shone bright, Jussie Smollett was involved in a romantic affair. Not only was he a talented actor and singer, but his incredibly attractive appearance made everyone around him, regardless of gender, fall under his spell. His deep blue eyes, smooth brown skin, and soft curly hair made Jussie a living symbol of allure. But what made him truly captivating was his confidence and magnetic presence, which not only drew women in, but also Malik, a new actor on set. It seemed as if every move Jussie made emitted an inexplicable energy, irresistible to Malik. After the shoot, a conversation brought them closer together, and from that moment, Jussie and Malik spent much time together, both professionally and personally. 27. Nnamdi Asomugha, a gaze that changed the script. When Nnamdi Asomugha auditioned for The Affair in 2014, the entire casting room was stunned. Standing before them was not just a former famous football player, but a man possessing a strong, captivating beauty. His deep gaze, chiseled features, and confident smile kept everyone from looking away. Initially, Nnamdi's role was meant to be a minor character, appearing briefly in a few episodes. But when the director saw him, everything changed. They couldn't believe someone with such a presence would be relegated to a small part. Within weeks, the script was rewritten. Nnamdi's character received more screen time and became the center of a dramatic love story throughout the season. In each scene, Nnamdi not only showcased his acting skills, but also left the audience shaken with his masculine demeanor, elegance, and unique allure. When the affair aired, Namdi's role garnered massive attention, not only for his natural acting but also for his unforgettable beauty. 28. Taye Diggs, an irresistible charm on the set of How Stella Got Her Groove Back. When Taye Diggs stepped onto the set of How Stella Got Her Groove Back, no one could imagine that a newcomer like him could cause such a sensation. In the first scene he shot with Angela Bassett at an upscale restaurant, the atmosphere seemed to pause, tense and full of emotion. Taye played Terry, the charming, confident young man who captivated not only Stella, but the entire crew. His deep eyes, irresistible smile, and piercing magnetic gaze made it impossible for anyone to look away. Angela Bassett admitted that every look from Taye made her feel an emotional power she couldn't describe. From that moment, Taye proved to be not just a handsome face, but a talented actor, full of charisma, making every scene explode with intensity. And so, Taye Diggs went from a new actor to one of Hollywood's brightest stars. 29. Luke James, a heartthrob that stunned the studio. On a hot summer afternoon, the studio fell silent as Luke James walked in. All eyes were on him, not just because he was the model for the Puma campaign, but because of his irresistible beauty. His fit body, smooth skin, and perfect facial features made the entire team pause for a moment, unable to believe their eyes. When the camera started flashing, Luke only needed one glance, one cool yet seductive posture, and the atmosphere became electrified, especially when he smiled. His smile was enough to melt hearts, leaving everyone unable to do anything but admire him. The photos that followed became works of art, with Luke James not just being a model, but a symbol of undeniable allure. Now you've learned some shocking stories about 29 of the most handsome black men in Hollywood. Each story, each gaze, and each smile holds an irresistible charm, don't you think? But if you're still not satisfied with the faces you've seen, feel free to leave a comment below to let us know your thoughts and subscribe to the channel to see which beautiful men will appear in the next videos.